Hi, and a very warm welcome. Today is the 8th of January. I actually wanted to make this video at the back end of 2022, so we're in January 2023, but it's basically just an update on the stocks and shares that I bought. At the start of 2022, I said that I was going to put £10 every week into a stock or share on the free trade app, and we would see how I got on for the year. The goal was to make, I think it was 7%, it might have been 8, I'm sure it's 7. So we'll see how that got on, and I did continue, but I think the last 2 weeks, like the Christmas period, so near enough 50 weeks, I did put in my £10 a week. So I guess the first thing I should do is just put this up and say that all the information and opinions discussed on the show, blah, 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 it's all rubbish. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't listen to a word I say. You'll lose a fortune. So beware. Buyer beware. There you go. So we got rid of that. Let's bring up my phone and go on the free trade app. Here we are. That one. Right, okay. Hopefully you can see this. So you can see that some weeks, if I bought a share in, let's go to one that's particularly pertinent, is Fresnillo. I tried to buy a £10 share and actually gave, at the time, I think the first one, it was £6. So it only gave me one share. You have to buy them in shares. So that week I paid less. I only paid £6, but it's nigh on. You get the point. It's nigh on £10 a week. Some are done better than others. There's the top. I'm showing £502 in my account, which is up by £51. There's the little graph for the whole duration. Some are up better than others. Centamin, that was a nice little one. That's a gold mining company in Mexico, I think it's Mexico. Silver's done very well. A lot of these companies you'll know. National Grid speaks for itself. Some didn't do quite so well. I should have just put it all in Ferrexpo. Look at that one there. Look at 62% profit. Well done, me. But some didn't do quite so well. Cloudflare, that's down 36%. You can pause the video. I'm just scrolling through them fairly slowly, so you can work it out for yourself. Tesla was actually up about 30% at one point and is now down 48%. So good job I didn't dump it all in there. So the ones at the bottom usually will be the worst. So let's have a look on the insights. So I want to put that over the maximum period of time. So the money weighted return 15%, but the one to go by is the time weighted rate of return, which is actually 17.6% up. And if we compare that to the FTSE All World ETF, ETF is just exchange traded trust fund, which is basically a build up of all the stocks in the in the FTSE 100 index. That's actually down minus 7.36%, and I guess, have bucked the trend at plus 17.6% up. So I was actually chuffed with that, because on a difficult year where everyone was shouting about we're doomed and stocks dwindling away, clearly it shows that putting £10 a week in rather than dumping big lots in and crying over it, if you're buying in on periods of regular £10 a week, you are actually buying the lows as well as the highs. So over that time, it should even out. So make a note of that, 17.6%. So we'll take that off. Now, I did go on about, excuse me, a frog. I did go on about a compound calculator. Let's just write that down, 17.6. To show how much money can grow. Screen share, I think it's that one. Right. So, right, let me go on this piece here. So initial investment, this is just shows you what can happen over the like a 10-year or whatever period you want to pick. And at the time, you know, we didn't have these massive energy prices and electric bills, so it didn't seem unreasonable to put £10 every week in. It wasn't a sizable amount of money. Now this is in dollars, but ignore that. Just that dollar sign there, just pretend it's a pound sign. That's, you know, you'll get the point. So initial investment, let's say of £10. Monthly contribution, well, there's 4.3 weeks to a month. We're £10 a week, so that's £43 a month. Length of time, let's say over 10 years. Estimated interest rate, that was what I was aiming for, 7%. And we'll work that compound frequency out monthly. So if we calculate that, bring that down, the results are in, you'll have £7,462 in 10 years. Now, at the bottom here, it should tell you somewhere. Where is that? I thought, show table, sorry. Show table, here's the table. Right, so in 10 years, your contribution will have been £5,170, which is your £10 a week, and the value of the whole fund would be 7,400. So 2,300 quid roughly. You know, in 10 years for an amount of money you won't miss. I don't think that's bad. You know, you'll be amazed how many times you think, if only I had £5,000, I'd have bought that. Well, you could if you just do it kind of this way. But we didn't do that, did we? We made 17.6%. So let's have a look, see how that changes life. 17.6%, calculate. All of a sudden, our fund is now worth 13,950. And you can see the graph for yourself. The blue, or is it blue? That's the contributions, the lower one. And as you go on, because it's compounding, your account is building, the interest builds, and everything grows bigger and better than you would think. And if we show the table, bosh, 10 years, you can see how it accumulates. So your contributions are still the same, clearly, 5,170. But instead of having £7,500 or whatever it was, you've now got £13,950, which that's sizable. That's not bad at all. And just off £10 a week. So let's get rid of that. Off the screen share. Did I get rid of it? No, I didn't. Let's get rid of it. There we go. Got rid of it. So I just wanted to show how it had got on. As I say, at the time, we didn't have these huge energy prices, massive electricity bills and increased shopping and things of that sort. So a lot of people that started this with me dropped off as the year went on, which I fully understand. I get that. You know, you need to spend what you need to spend. I fully understand that. But this was just my little experiment to see how I got on. And I actually think there'd be some hedge fund managers that would be pleased with that return for their customer. It's not a bad rate of return, I don't think. So that's basically it. Nothing else I want to say. I'll probably actually conclude in this. I'll probably sell all them because I'm not very happy with free trade as a site. They've kind of changed the goalposts. Let me see if I can show you. Open that up. Put this on mobile again. So if I go back into my portfolio and I pick something like, here's one, Ehang, right? Ehang is a Chinese drone company that transports people, 2 people, I think. And I just thought that was cool. I wanted to have a little pop at Ehang. I've bought some before in my other investments, and it actually did really badly for a long time. But it's now grown, and in the last 7 days, it's gone up 57%. Now, I kind of saw that where that was going on the way down. I saw that the turn. I have my own little system that I use. But as you can see in there, you currently have holdings in this instrument that you can sell at any time. To buy more, please upgrade to a paid plan. So I have to pay, I think it's £5 a month for a paid plan. And I just think when you're investing £40 a month, £5 a month is, you're sort of beaten before you start almost. So I wasn't very happy with that. And that's not just Ehang, that's several of the lesser known ones, shall we say. If I go Next Gen Energy, that's probably the same. Yes, it is. Who else have we got? Denison Mines, that's uranium, that's the same. All these ones that, you know, I kind of liked, Wheaton Precious Metals, that's the same. So loads and loads that I want to buy in. Tesla will probably be all right. Let's have a look. Tesla, because it's one of the main ones. Yeah, I could buy Tesla again. So, yeah, I wasn't very pleased with that. So I'll be selling all my Freeshare stocks, scrapping the board completely, and I might well start it off again. Don't know, if there's interest, I'll do it. But I got the feeling last year that people weren't that interested. So anyway, just a quick update. Until next time, take care. Thanks for watching. Comments welcome. Make a comment. Show me a comment. Cheers. Take care. Bye.